fit like a champ. Instructions were spot on. Solid as a rock. I did it by myself in a little less than 2 hours, with lots of breaks on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. The only disappointment was one of the washers was missing. Amazing hitch for a long drive with a 5x8 trailer in our Palisade. This is the perfect hitch for the Hyundai Palisade. I know Curt makes a good hitch as I have one on my 2011 Highlander. Immediately after purchasing the Palisade to replace the Highlander, I was looking for a 2-hitch for my bike rack. Searching Google and YouTube, I was certain I did not want the hitch offered by Hyundai as an accessory, as the crossbar shows under the bumper. There was something called a stealth hitch that concealed the bar but also required an extension piece to bring the receiver out under the bumper. The Curt design concealed the crossbar and only exposes the receiver just under and behind the bumper, no problem with hitting your shins when putting things in the rear. I purchased it from Amazon and got it in 2 days. The packaging was a little damaged and it required 2 people to carry it to the car, heavy. I had it installed by a local tire installer. I was concerned that they may not know how to install it as Palisade is a new model for Hyundai. No problem, they said, and I kept my fingers crossed. 90 minutes later, $150, it was done and perfect. No alteration required in the rear bumper. I put this on a brand new Hyundai Palisade Limited and I swear the finish on the tow bar rivals the finish on the SUV. It was very easy to install by myself. I used tie-down straps to hold the exhaust system up and hold one end of the tow bar in place while I put the bolts in the other end. It was a little awkward torquing the driver's side, but the rest of the job was easy for a 74-year-old. Worked great for my 2020 Palisade Limited. You do need to lower the exhaust. We unbolted the exhaust and 3 of the 4 rubber exhaust isolators, had the hitch installed in about 60 minutes. This is a perfect fit for my Palisade Limited. I did the install myself and it took a couple of hours with brakes. I ran into issues with the install. The rear upper horizontal fastener bolt on the driver's side would not go completely through the frame due to a nylon fastener protruding through bottom of the floor blocking the bolt head. I cut half of the fastener off with a hacksaw and was able to tighten the bolt. I also had an issue with the rear upper fastener bolt on the passenger side not sliding through the frame above the catalytic converter. The issue was that heat shielding under the floorboard was blocking the bolt. I used a foot-long punch and a hammer to hit the head of the bolt several times and it went on through the frame.